What's up, everyone? Welcome to BTI. I'm Josh Matthews. That's Gia Miller, and we are moments away from an all-new Impact Wrestling. And, of course, tomorrow night, live from Columbus, Ohio, my hometown. It's against all odds. Nobody is invited to my house.
Nobody except for our Titanium package members, because we'll be having a live watch party in his living room, in his bed. We'll be having
not in my living room.
No. We'll have people in the living room, in your bedroom, and so see, he's on board. But let's talk about. So look forward to that at Against All Odds.
No, do not look forward to that.
But let's
it's
talk
against
about the
all
action.
odds that will happen.
You wanna talk about the action from last week,
Yeah,
or do you want me to talk about it?
I'll do it because I have to get my mind off of you inviting everyone over to my house. So it was the main event from this past week. A lot going on here in Impact Wrestling. Obviously, the Motor City Machine Guns taking on the team of Subculture.
And here comes Flash Morgan Webster, who in a flash has turned things around on the Guns here.
Oh! A big clothesline there. Oh, shot right to the back of the neck.
Turning things around. Whoa!
Oh, and the moonsault!
Rare miscue there from the Guns. Webster takes advantage.
The Mod Father is starting to roll. Oh, out to the apron. Oh, Shelley slowing up Webster. Uh-oh. Oh, again! And a misfire by the Guns. And Webster has second life.
That's the kind of thing the Guns can't afford right now. Whoa!
Oh, now Webster around the post, dropping Sabin.
Some innovative offense there from Flash Morgan Webster. That's saying a lot in the Motor City Machine Guns
You're
match.
absolutely right. Now the Subcultures, Webster up top. Here's the cover to win this matchup and a kick out. Man, this would really hurt the momentum of the Guns heading into Against All Odds.
And they can ill afford to have anything shaking their momentum, shaking their confidence heading into those championship matches.
Well, this was labeled a dream match by all four of these men, and it's lived up to the billing. Now Webster, double underhook here. Maybe think about a Tiger Driver.
Same in denial. Whoa, but Webster lands on his feet.
Oh, and a back elbow. There's a tag made by Andrews.
Great teamwork here from Subculture.
Oh, turned it into a Falcon Arrow of sorts. Oh, what a kick out by Sabin.
Look here, great urgency from Mark Andrews here. Telling Webster get back to his feet here. We got to finish this thing off.
Oh, trying to set up. Oh, and Shelley denying the 2-on-1 attempt by Subculture.
Shelley back into the fray, saving things for the Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh, nice job, the assistant neck breaker there. And look at Sabin hold on.
Sabin back to his feet with Andrews. Oh!
Magic killer. Cover by Sabin. Oh, and Webster breaks up the pinfall.
Right in the nick of time. And that's what makes a tag team. Always having your partner's back.
Heck of a matchup here between the Guns and Subculture. Webster dumped outside by Shelley.
And now it's Mark Andrews left alone in the ring with both members of the Motor City Machine Guns.
Now rushing across the ring. There goes Sabin. Oh, and Shelley, high impact there.
Andrews was able to move Sabin, but did not get out of the way for Shelley. And now Sabin up top.
Going up top for a doomsday drop kick. Wait a minute. Andrews popped right back up. Oh, and a headbutt by Webster.
Back in the fray.
Oh! Double headbutt. And now Subculture targeting Sabin.
Fast and furious here in the main event.
Sabin able to break through.
Takes out both members of Subculture. Guns back in the advantage, but being pushed to their limits by Andrews and Webster.
Oh! Sabin and Shelley going after Andrews in the corner. Now's the time for Cradle Shock. Oh, the Stun Dog Millionaire!
And that certainly stuns Sabin. In comes Webster.
Now Webster, oh, he was thinking about the 630 senton.
Able to roll out of it though. Sabin fighting for his life here.
Oh, Sabin doubles over Webster. Shot there to Andrews. He's thinking about the tornado DDT.
Denied though by Subculture. Shelley back in for the save here. Again, that's some classic guns right there.
Beautiful cutter by Chris Sabin.
And now you see Shelley. You see the eyes of Sabin. They are feeling it.
Oh.
Andrews, though, wants to save it for his team.
Oh, look at this inverted atomic drop. Sabin takes out the footing. Shelley with the setup and the low drop kick. Classic boys from Detroit.
The guns are rolling. Can they keep it rolling? Setting up here.
Dirt bomb. Cover. Shelley and Sabin rolling towards against all odds.
Here are your winners, the Motor City Machine Guns!
Are we looking at the next X Division champion and Chris Sabin? Are we looking at the new Impact World Champion and Alex Shelley?
Wow, what an incredible match. I mean, we're going to be looking back at that one for a while.
Setting the stage for Against All Odds live tomorrow night. Still coming on BTI, it's Knockouts action as Seleziya Sparx takes on Terror Rising right here on BTI. But when we come back, more highlights from Impact Wrestling from last week. Don't go anywhere. BTI continues right after this. Welcome back to BTI as we get ready for an all-new Impact Wrestling immediately following us. And, of course, tomorrow night, Against All Odds live on Impact. Plus, you got Australia coming up right around the corner. That's going to be awesome. So much happening here in Impact. Did you say people are coming? No one's coming over.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Do you know what I'm about to say?
Yeah, you're going to tell us about how the night began last week.
Yeah, how'd you know?
I don't know.
Maybe because you write the show.
Maybe.
But it was Eddie Edwards versus Yuya Uemura.
Oh, behind-the-back suplex here on Edwards. Can he put him away? This will be a huge win for Uemura and a kick out. Uemura came very close a number of weeks ago in Toronto, knocking off another former world champion in Moose one-on-one.
He is so good. There's so much potential. I'm just waiting for that one, that breakout victory. Could have been under siege. Hell, it could be here tonight. He's one win away from getting on a roll that could lead him to very, very high places.
Trying to trap the arms there. Eddie Edwards did a nice job dropping his body weight. Oh! And a kick right to the skull.
Now, strapping it up here, looking for that backpack driver. No.
Oh, and Yuya turns it around on Edwards. Oh, now the double underhook. Nice job there by Uemura.
Uemura going up top, looking to capitalize here.
Now Alicia Edwards is up on the apron, trying to slow up Yuya, and does enough to distract Uemura to help Eddie Edwards get back in this.
Ride or die indeed. Stand by your man no matter what.
Well, now look at Edwards going all the way to the top here with Yuya Uemura.
Oh, look out below, the top of the top.
On a superplex by Edwards.
Uemura bouncing off the canvas there. And you see him now writhing in pain. Edwards ready to put this one away.
And now Edwards, oh! Maybe he was thinking about the Boston knee party, but a beautiful drop kick by Yuya.
The resilience of Uemura and the strength.
Slamming Edwards down, but Yuya knows he's not done yet. He's got to pour it on.
To come back from that superplex and fire up like this is hard. Beyond belief from Uemura.
Uemura going to the top turnbuckle. He loves this cross body. Oh, and a knee by Edwards.
Right to the ribs.
Oh, was trying to set up Yuya for a tiger driver. Got it. Shoulders down. Edwards. Oh, he can't put him away.
And Alicia on the outside in disbelief.
And now Edwards, Boston knee party. Cover. Edwards Edwards takes out Uemura.
Here is your winner, Eddie Edwards.
You may not like the way he does it, but Eddie Edwards, in his own way, just taught a lesson to Uemura that he didn't have what it takes to get it done tonight. Time to pick up, time to get better and come back. And in his own way, that's the kind of leader that Eddie Edwards is in this locker
give me
room.
a break.
To be fair,
Eddie Edwards utilizing his wife to gain distractions in this matchup to put away Yuya Uemura, who continues to climb the ranks here. Is this really the type of veteran you want in your locker room in Eddie Edwards?
Hey, at the end of the day, it was a Tiger Driver and then a Boston Knee Party for the 1, 2, 3. Now a show of respect from the veteran, Eddie Edwards. You love to see it. And another lesson learned. Don't trust Eddie. Pat, don't trust anyone.
Absolutely classless here by Eddie Edwards, and look who's joining us here in the impact zone. Frankie Kazarian is here.
Eddie, I find it hilarious that you go out of your way to let everybody know that you're this locker room leader and you're this veteran that everyone needs to respect, yet you refuse to return that same respect to a hungry young lion like Yuya that just took you to the absolute limit.
Really?
That's not how business is handled in this locker room, and that's certainly not the way you and I were trained to conduct ourselves, Ed.
Oh, now Alicia jumping on Kazarian.
Trying to get emboldened. Oh, God, hey, come on, that's the man's wife.
Alicia jumped on Kazarian, come on.
Right after Kazarian took a cheap shot on Eddie Edwards on
Eddie
the
Edwards
ramp.
deserved that. And he put his hands on Kazarian first, come on.
For coming out here, giving a kid like Yuya Uemura a great match, a great lesson, and to be repaid like that by Kazarian. Come on.
Eddie Edwards, an example of a toxic presence in the locker room. Frankie Kazarian putting Edwards in his place.
Whew. Wonder how Yuya's chest is feeling after that one.
Yeah. Lot of.
Uemura.
Yeah, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Anyway.
You know who's back in Impact Wrestling? Jake Christ. Sami Callihan brought Jake Christ back and Under Siege, and they were at it again this past week on Impact Wrestling.
Look at Steve still bent nearly in half back there. Whoa! Almost risen from the dead there by Tarus.
Oh, look out, look out, look out. Crazy Steve launched into Callahan and Christ.
And an early barrage from Decay has been very impressive so far.
A lot of tag team action this evening. Still to come, a first-time ever dream match. The Motor City Machine Guns will face Subculture. I cannot wait for that. Getting a little taste of the tag team ranks right now.
A little bit of a miscue there on the part of Decay from Crazy Steve, and now allowing the boys of OVE to take over.
Now Chris and Callahan. What a Crazy Steve up on the shoulders of Black Tarus. What are they thinking here?
We get a chicken fight. No, not quite.
Chris cutter.
Boy.
Cover by Callahan. OVE beats Decay.
Here are your winners, Jake Christ and the Death Machine, Sami Callihan.
Just like that, some unique offense from Callahan. And wait, hold
Oh
up
my God,
now.
look at this Khan. On the left side of your screen, Angels and Diener. The big monster Khan is in the ring.
They don't know you. There it is. There's the realization. They're in there with a monster.
The 300-pounder levels OVE.
You talked about Diener not being done.
Oh,
with Callahan. It looks like the design are just getting started.
Now Angels and Khan attacking Callahan. Diener says more.
Diener sends barking orders left and right.
And now Diener with the antidote.
Your fault! Your fault, Sam! Your fault!
Oh, wait a minute. Running down to the ring, Rick Swan, who teamed up with Kristen Callahan against the Design at Under Siege.
But Swan, just a hair too late and a buck too short to stop the destruction to Chris and Callahan.
The damage has been done, however, by the Design. I asked before this match got underway, what would be the fallout from Under Siege? Diener and the Design far from finished with Callahan.
Wait, so I have a question.
Yeah.
Since we both live in Ohio, does that mean?
I live in Columbus. You live in Dayton.
Yeah, but we both live in Ohio. Does that mean that we're part of OVE?
No.
Ohio versus everything.
No.
Everything.
I don't know. You know what? You should go find Sammy and ask him to be a part of OVE. I'll just wait for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Sammy.
I hope it works out well for you. Still to come, the knockouts will be in action right here on BTI as Seleziya Sparx takes on Terror Rising. Plus more highlights from Impact Wrestling from last week as we get ready for Against All Odds live tomorrow night. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to BTI. What happened with Sammy? Are you a part of OVE?
No, he took my shoes. You can show him. It's okay. Please help me get my slippers back. My feet are so cold.
He just took them from you?
Yeah. It's not the first time this has happened either.
Are you gonna be all right?
Maybe.
Well, look, maybe we just head back to some action from last week
Yeah,
and you can
that'll take my
compose
mind off
yourself as Trinity was in action. She's got a lot of things going on with Giselle and
Yeah.
Savannah and her whole crew. Let's see what happened and then pay attention, folks, to what happened after the match.
But oh, speaking of counters, great one there by Trin.
Sunset flip, shoulders down, all trying to turn it around.
wait.
Look out, there it is! Starstruck!
Is this gonna be enough? And it is!
Evans taps out to Trinity.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Trinity!
Trinity endures the cannibal Savannah Evans tonight on Access TV.
I'm the one you've been waiting for. After Under Siege, I am still the Knockouts World Champion, the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo.
How about you and me at Slammiversary for the Knockouts World Championship?
Let's dance.
Oh, there's the challenge. I'd love to see it. Oh,
And now Evans and Shaw assaulting Trinity and Purrazzo from behind.
I mean, we know since day one when Trinity walked in here, Giselle Shaw has taken exception to it. Oh, God! What?
Jay Vidal just decked Deonna Purrazzo with that purse. I mean, the hell's in that purse?
Yeah, Purrazzo went right down. There's got to be something. What the hell is that?
Oh, now Vidal.
Out goes Vidal.
Launch
God.
out of the ring. Trinity going after Evans. Oh, now look at
Look
this
out,
Shaw.
look out.
Oh, with that purse. What in the hell's in that thing? Oh, now Shaw.
Oh, hold up.
Wait a minute. Here comes Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace backing up Trinity and Purrazzo.
Levels Jay Vidal on the floor there now, disposing of Savannah Evans.
All right, Jordan Grace assaulting Evans now. All the frustration following Under Siege.
Oh, God.
And Shaw cracking Grace in the back of the head with that handbag.
Looking to make an example of Jordan Grace.
Oh, the denouement.
She's still not done.
Oh, come on, not again. Jordan Grace can't defend herself. Enough of this! Shaw with a third denouement.
Emphasis on top of emphasis on top of emphasis.
All right, well, we've got a big challenge from Kennedy to Deonna Purrazzo for Slammiversary. I can't wait to see how that all goes down.
Going to be the biggest night of the summer. It's only getting bigger as we march towards Slammiversary in July. Cannot wait to get back to Windsor for Slammiversary. What a night it's going to be. What a year it's been thus far here in Impact Wrestling. But let's head back to the Impact Zone now for more Knockouts action as Jody Threat continues her path of destruction on Thursday nights.
Dani Luna there trying to use the strength once again. Threat going to the striking game to get out of it. That's where while these two might be similar in their musical tastes, it's definitely a clash of in-ring styles.
Now Luna off the rope. Oh, and a back elbow there by Jody Threat. Threat needed that one. I'd say this is her toughest test thus far here in Impact Wrestling.
No, without a doubt. Dani Luna putting up one hell of a fight here as the Wild Child takes off.
Over the top. Nasty landing for both. Well, that's kind of Threat style.
Oh, yeah, she's not going to let that phase her. I mean, you talk about Mark Andrews stage diving. Jody Threat, no stranger to that either.
Senton off the apron, and down goes Luna. And now Jody Threat trying to get Luna back into the ring, trying to secure another victory here in the Knockouts ranks.
Threat treating this match like a rock concert, just turning up the energy.
Going to the top turnbuckle. Jody Threat with a cannonball off the top.
And Threat has turned the momentum in this entire matchup around.
Oh! Now launching Luna into the middle rope. The Wild Child is feeling it. Here she comes. Oh! Look, again, Dani Luna, she did her homework.
Using her strength here.
Oh, and Luna trying to keep Jody Threat there at bay. Well scouted.
But look out the
Oh! Cover! Oh, and a kick out by Luna.
Luna landing high on the shoulders and neck there. Just driven, spiked into the mat there by Jody Threat.
Great matchup here in London, Ontario, Canada. The Knockouts continue to show out this evening. Now Threat stop right to the back of the neck of Dani Luna, who refuses to go away.
That's the toughness of Luna to withstand this assault.
Oh! That looked like assault.
It was just a second of hesitation there on the part of Threat. Luna takes advantage.
Power bomb, stacks him up, covered. Oh, and a kick out by Threat.
And that's the resilience of the Wild Child.
And Dani Luna, another huge lariat. Cover, Threat able to kick out.
And Luna getting a little bit frustrated here. Not able to put it away with those nasty lariats. Meanwhile, Jody Threat, I was going to say, she's got to recover here, get her wits about her.
Extremely physical matchup here between Dani Luna and Jody Threat. Up on the shoulders.
Wait.
Oh, Threat able to get out of it. Great counter. Oh, a straight right.
Now looking for, there's the German suplex.
Finally able to get it. Dani Luna prevented it earlier on in the matchup.
Now looking to load Luna up
Whoa.
here. Oh, baby.
Look at this. Up on the shoulders.
Oh, could she be going for this? I've seen her hit this on the Independent C. That's the F-bomb, baby. And that's it.
Here is your winner, Jody Threat.
The toughest test for Jody Threat since arriving here in Impact Wrestling, but Threat wins.
Another big win for Jody Threat. I wonder if anybody's going to be able to stop this momentum that she's got.
We'll find out. Still to come, knockouts action right here on BTI as Seleziya Sparx takes on Terrorizing. But up next, it's our social media top 5. Clapback moment of the week, Iceman, Intel, and more. Don't go anywhere. BTI continues right after this. Welcome back to BTI, everyone. As you can see, I'm alone again. I kicked Gia out of the show, maybe forever this time. She'll be with Tom calling the action as we get started right here on BTI. But before we get to them, let's find out what was going on in the world of social media, cyberspace as it is. It's the social media top 5. Check it out.
Now, the social media top 5 moments on BTI. Number 5.
If you're looking for a way to celebrate diversity and stand up against discrimination, this Impact Wrestling Pride shirt's a great way to do it.
Number 4.
Frankie Kazarian celebrated his 20th anniversary as part of Impact Wrestling.
Number 3.
OVE will reunite at Against All Odds to take on The Design.
Number 2.
Masha Slamovich and Killer Kelly will face off in a dog collar match.
And at number 1.
Already looking ahead to Slammiversary because Deonna Purrazzo and Trinity has been made official for the Impact Knockouts World Championship.
So from the social media top 5 to what somebody said about somebody else that offended them on the internet, and we take it and we put it on the show here. We put a big spotlight on it, and we let everybody know what's going on, all the dirt, all the trash talking. It's the clapback moment of the week.
The clapback moment of the week is...
The reading glasses are on and the library is open for Jay Vidal.
All right, well, we'll see if there's any repercussions from that tweet. It's always better not to tweet. I haven't tweeted in like 100 years. Nonetheless, what's going on with Iceman? What's going on inside Impact Wrestling? Iceman, what do you got for us this week?
Welcome to Iceman's Intel. I'm George Iceman. Let's get into it. 24 hours away for Against All Odds, live on Fight and Impact Plus, and you can download it today and be a part of the action. In a huge tag match, we'll see the Knockouts champion, Deonna Purrazzo, team up with the same woman she'll have to face at Slammiversary, Trinity. They'll take on the team of Savannah Evans and Giselle. Speaking of which, last week, we saw Savannah, Jay, and Giselle attack Deonna and Trinity. In fact, Jordan Grace came out to their aid to try and help them out, but it did not end up well for her as she was knocked out unconscious. Now, she was brought backstage, and ladies and gentlemen, we had medical professionals on location trying to help her. They later brought her to a medical facility in the area where they conducted tests, and here is the conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, as of immediately, Jordan Grace will be out of commission indefinitely. This is shocking news for the wrestling world, so I'd like to send out my prayers and best wishes to Jordan and her family during this time. I also wish the best of luck to Deonna and Trinity as they take on Savannah and Giselle tomorrow night at Against All Odds.
The following contest is set for Whitefall. First, from Toronto, Ontario, Seleziya Sparx.
Here in the Impact Zone, we are set for action on BTI 24 hours before Against All Odds, live in Columbus, Ohio, on Impact Plus, Fight TV, and YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders. Seleziya Sparx, we have seen in the past on Access TV in a matchup against Jody Threat.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and it was an interesting match.
Sparx obviously with a great track record here in the independent scene in Canada, looking to pick up a win here on BTI with another competitor familiar with Jody Threat.
Her opponents from Hamilton, Ontario, Terrorizing.
I gotta say, I love Hamilton. I'm a big Tiger Cats fan. But Terrorizing also has been in the ring with Jody Threat, has been in the ring with Alicia Edwards, and frankly has understood what the Knockouts division is all about.
Yeah, these two women have been in this locker room every time we've been to Canada the last couple of times. These are two aspiring knockouts looking to prove themselves here tonight.
Good opportunity here for both Sparx and Rising. Who's going to come out on top? We're going to find out next here on BTI. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for joining us here on Impact Plus YouTube and Facebook. This is BTI. It's Seleziya Sparx one-on-one with Tara Rising. The two have a tremendous amount of experience on the Canadian independent scene. However, this is their first time ever going one-on-one.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And they have a little bit of experience here in Impact. We talked about it before the break. They both faced off against Jody Threat in her first couple of matches here.
Jody Threat has been on a tear as of late. We saw her last week on Access TV get the win against Danny Luna of Subculture. It was a very bright future, but Jody Threat continues to stack up victories.
Yeah, I say all the time, when I grow up, I want to be Jody Threat.
Can you believe what the Knockouts have been doing lately here in Impact Wrestling? They've been absolutely on fire.
Oh, I absolutely can believe it, Tom, because that's what the Knockouts do. They are always on fire. Oh, good headlock takeover. They're always making history, making a name for themselves. You know, you've heard about Piper and Valentine, Abyss and Raven, and now we're going to have Masha Slamovich and Killer Kelly.
Slamovich and Kelly will be chained together by the neck. The only way to win is via pinfall or submission. Now Rising trying to get a victory here against Seleziya Sparx here on BTI. Went for a boot. Oh, kick right to the face of Sparx. Covered by Rising, kick out at one. Sparx often seems a little full of herself. What's been your experience with Seleziya?
Yeah, she describes herself as sexy but strong, and while I can respect that, I can't say I respect her attitude when she's in the ring.
By Rising and a kick out. Meanwhile, Tara Rising, I would say, is pretty intense. High motor, high energy. Every time that she's been here in Impact Wrestling, gives it her all.
Yeah, and
Went for a pump handle.
And don't forget, she did get a what for from Alicia, and Jody did come to her rescue.
A what for?
A what for?
What's a what for?
Well, what for? What do you need?
Alicia Edwards is taking liberties. Oh!
Oof.
With Rising after the matchup were totally unnecessary by Alicia, but that's kind of what Alicia has become as of late.
Yeah, I think there's this idea that she needs to break these younger girls in. That's a quote. But oof, I mean, from what I'm seeing, Tara Rising has got some edge on her side.
Look at the strength here of Sparx launching Rising. Oh! Oof. Basement clothesline there. Is this enough to get the win? Hook to the leg and a kick out by Rising. There's just so much happening in the Knockouts division. You talked about the Knockouts dog collar match going down tomorrow night at Against All Odds, but also the tag team matchup that's happening at Against All Odds in Columbus. There's a lot at play there. Let's talk about what's happening between Giselle Shaw and Savannah Evans going up against Slammiversary opponents. The Knockouts World Champion, Deonna Purrazzo and Trinity. That's going to be a huge tag team match as well.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Trinity challenged Deonna Purrazzo last week after her victory over Savannah Evans. Sorry.
Look out. Sparx trying to control Rising. Rising holding on.
Oh,
face first into the top turnbuckle.
Ouch. But like I was saying, Tom, Trinity issued that challenge for Deonna Purrazzo last week after her victory over Savannah, and I'm going to sit down with both Deonna and Trinity tonight to talk about their match tomorrow night at Against All Odds.
I'm very curious to hear your interview, and Sparx all over Rising, pressing her throat into the middle rope, making it difficult for Rising to breathe. Rising caught there by Sparx. Rising, sent into the middle turnbuckle.
As someone with bad knees, I can't help but notice that Seleziya Sparx isn't wearing knee pads. Oh, and I think she might be
Oh, boot right to the face.
Thought she was going to use those knees right there for a second, but I did talk to her earlier today. She said that's exactly why she doesn't wear knee pads, so that you can feel the patella hitting you full force. There's no padding.
And bone on bone, Sparx enjoying her handiwork, saying thank you and you're welcome to the fans here in London, Ontario. As I was saying before, a little full of herself.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have some...
Oh!
some confidence, but that'll knock it right out of you.
Taking the wind right out of Sparx. An opportunity here for Tara Rising. Uh-oh. Oh, and a crossbody. Hook to the leg and a kick out.
Get to see a little agility out of Tara.
Now Rising measuring Sparx, slides underneath. Great job there. Oh, kick right to the hamstring.
Both of these women move so quickly, but so powerfully at the same time.
Rana, here's a kick out by Sparx.
I mean, they certainly would be formidable opponents in the knockout division.
As you said, aspiring knockouts, and now looking for the double underhook here on Sparx. Oh! Kick right to the back of the neck.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Jesus.
Oh, look at this, going for an armbar here on Rising. Rising putting her hands together, trying to control her arm. Up shoulders down here on Sparx and a kick out. Oh, wait a minute, now caught. Rising could get the win here. Kick out by Sparx. Rising once again goes for the double underhook. Jackknife cover by Sparx. Kick out. Rising trying to control Sparx.
Oh.
She's going for an Alabama slam there. Rising cannot end the matchup. Oh, what a forearm shiver.
Alabama slam, that was my favorite drink in college.
I figured. Oh.
Oof. Heavy hands from both of these women.
Oh, back elbow there by Sparx. Heavy hitting matchup here. Great action on BTI.
Quite the strike fest between these two. Oh.
Sparx. Oh, wow. Connected with that one.
For this to be their first time to face off one-on-one, they certainly are going move for move with each other. Oh,
really bringing it. Wait a minute. There's Masha Slavovich. We're talking about before with a steel chain. It's assaulting Sparx and Rising.
She must be trying to send a message to her, her against all odds opponent, Killer Kelly. Oh.
Whipping Sparx and Rising with a steel chain.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Look at this around the throat of Sparx. This is some of what we could see tomorrow night at Against All Odds. Knockouts, dog collar match.
Oh, no. Oh, is she? No.
Oh, my God.
No, she's not. Is she going to tie these two together?
And this is what it's going to be like tomorrow night at Against All Odds. Slavovich and Killer Kelly will be chained together by the neck.
Sparx looks like she's starting to fade.
Slavovich destroys Sparx and Rising.
Killer Kelly. Я тебя прибью, как собака, которую надо убить. Ты болезненная, слабая, мусорная сука. Я тебе шею разорву. Ты видишь вот это? Это будешь ты, Killer Kelly! Я тебе шею сломаю! Ты сдохнешь моими руками! Скоро я тебя прибью. Dog collar match.
The gauntlet's been thrown down by Masha Slavovich. It's going to get nasty tomorrow night. Knockouts dog collar match. Masha Slavovich versus Killer Kelly at Against All Odds.
This is why I became an announcer, commentator, if you will. I just stay away from all things happening inside the ring, especially when it relates to Masha Slamovich. Tom, Gia, thank you guys so much. Matt Raywalt will slide in. Gia will conduct all the interviews backstage as we get ready for what promises to be an incredible night. And then tomorrow night, live from Columbus, Ohio, it is Against All Odds, my hometown. Can't wait to see what goes down live tomorrow night on Impact Plus at Against All Odds. But folks, buckle up. It's time for the final Impact before Against All Odds, and it gets started right now.